We're going to look at a technique called laddering down, and I want to show you here. I've made a mistake a few rows back. I've done a purl stitch on a knit row, so I've got this ugly bump here, and that's the front of our work. And then if we look on the back, you can see it's less obvious, but it's still clearly a mistake. So what we're going to do, we don't want to take all our stitches back down to all these rows when we can ladder down. So what we want to do is knit up to where the mistake is. So if we follow the mistake up, here's our stitch. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I'm going to knit 10 stitches. Now we're going to take the stitch that's above our mistake off our work, and we're going to deliberately undo. Now you can see here these bars are why it's called laddering down, because we've in effect got rungs of a ladder. And you can see here is the mistake with our bump from the purl on the front, and you can see that the working yarn is in front of that stitch. So if we pull this mistake out, you see it's coming from the front of the stitch. What we want to do is rework it so that it's behind the stitch. So taking our crochet hook, we go in through the stitch, pick up the first rung of the ladder and bring it through. In through the next stitch, pick up the ladder. It's quite hard showing you this. Again, through our work, taking it through our work, and then popping the stitch back on our needle where we can continue to knit. And if I just get to the end of this row, you can see here there's absolutely no evidence of that mistake, and we've got a lovely neat row of knitting. And on the back, again, no evidence of that mistake. So that's the laddering down technique.